Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, my client would like a gel manicure. So first off, gotta clean your hands, guys. Gotta clean your hands. You know, hand sanitizer on deck. So my client would like to keep whatever length that she has on her free edge. So I am just going to file and then I'm going to buff and we're going to smooth out and begin. Okay guys, you see that? I told you I was going to fix it. No more violin, guys. We are going in the same directions. Well, for the other than the corners, but we are going in one direction. See? One direction. So guys, you always want to get the corner of your client's nails because they don't grow straight. I don't know no one with nails that just grow straight and the sides are all perfect. So don't go in too much because it'll change the shape of what we're going for. And we are going for a squoval shape, meaning not square and not oval. So the front part is going to be squared and the side parts, you're going to bring them in a little bit like you're trying to shape it in an oval shape. Hence we blend the two, squoval. And again, guys, for this video, just to keep the time frame at a bare minimum of under half an hour, I'm just going to do one hand for pretty much all the steps to reduce the bulk. Took me a little bit to get to the length of her thumb. It was a little bit long, but I didn't want to cut it, so I just took my time and just went over it to get it to the preferred length. So now guys, I am going to take my emery board and I'm just going to buff over the nail bed and a little bit along the cuticle lines. She requested that she would get a manicure, then do the gel polish, but I did not want her nails to be soaked up with all the product that's going to be in the water that she's going to put her hand in and all that cuticle cream and softener. And I wanted her manicure to last longer, so this is kind of like a dry manicure, if you will. But because I'm doing it dry, I am taking my very, very time to make sure that I do not scratch at or scrape her cuticles and cause damage. We don't want that. This buffing of the nail bed also helps to remove any oils from lotions or soaps or, hand sanitizer that she may have used prior to the service, so that when we do apply or gel manicure, it'll last long. Guys, you got to make sure you get in the corners of the fingers as well, because that's usually the areas where lifting starts, right in the corner. So you got to make sure that you buff those nice and clean. remember, guys, do not buff too hard. We just want to remove that shiny layer on top. So gentle buffing. Okay guys, so next up I'm just gonna take this smoother buffer, and I'm just gonna go over her nails and like clean it up a bit, because the first buffer that I used was a little bit more rough. So this is just to smooth everything out, so there will be a smooth application when it comes to applying our gel polish. Okay guys, so after I've buffed her nails, I'm going to get some rubbing alcohol to remove all the dust and any, again, creams or lotions that she might have had on her hands, to make sure that, once again, we have protected ourselves from getting any lifting from the polish, from the gel polish that we're going to apply. So we're just going to clean up the nail with some rubbing alcohol on a lint-free towel. Now guys, I'm just cleaning out under my client's nail. You always want to do that. Do not skip that step. And as I said, guys, I am only going to do one hand on camera and the other one off camera, as to keep the time down. So you will see me move into the next step without doing the other hand. So this part, guys, I am going to be using a UV gel light. So what I do for my client is I apply sunscreen to their fingers and the top of their hands as just a little extra protection. Careful not to get it on your client's nails. And then I'm going to add an additional protection, and I'm going to put on these UV protecting gloves. If you notice, the tip of them, it's open so that I can get to my client's nails. Okay guys, some more sanitizer to clean off that sunscreen that I just put on my hands. Okay guys, so I am going to be using a 6-in-1 gel polish. This can be used to adhere gems, adhere nails to your nail if you're looking for an extension. If you already have your nails at a decent length that you like, you can apply this and it'll be like an extra barrier on top of it to keep them thick so they don't break. It's very useful. I've only named a few out of the 6, but for my client, I am going to add 2 coats of this, dry in between, just to give her nails a little bit more strength. And we want to do a thin layer, guys. We don't want to flood our cuticles with this, because with gel polish, once it's cured, it's cured. And this 6-in-1 gel polish, guys, I just buy them off of Amazon. These gloves were a little bit too long for her, guys, so I had to be adjusting it. And it was a good thing that I added the sunscreen all the way to the top of her fingers, because now her fingers were exposed. So guys, when I'm drying her nails, once she puts her hand into the machine, I do it for 60 seconds. And for the first coat, I do an additional 30 seconds. You will see the light shutting off right here. And then I press the button again. That was an additional 30 seconds that I added, just to secure the first base a little bit more. We're going to switch. Okay guys, so I've done 2 coats on both hands, and after I apply this, there's a sticky layer or film that's on it. So I'm just going to go ahead with my rubbing alcohol and on my lint-free towel, and I'm going to clean off that sticky layer from off of her nails before I go ahead and apply my base coat, my polish, and finish off with my top coat. Now usually I don't do this, but doing it on myself, I realized that my manicure doesn't last as long because of the sticky film layer that the 6-in-1 polish leaves. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and just clean this off so that my client's nails can last hopefully for the 2 weeks, if she's not too rough, because she plays volleyball. She's very sporty and goes to the gym, so I'm just trying to let her manicure last longer. Just gonna go in here and make sure that it's completely dry before I start applying my base coat. base coat that I have found. Again, it's from Amazon. It comes with the top coat that is laying on the table next to the polish. They come as a set, and they're really good, guys. Really, really good. So guys, you see that I'm working on my lighting. It's a little bit brighter today. Actually, it's a lot brighter today. And I've done an overhead shot. I think I still need to make the video a little bit tighter, like come closer to the nail. So I'll be working on that. It's a learn as you go process, guys. We can learn together. Okay guys, so we're gonna pop that in and we're gonna do 60 seconds. So now that we've done both hands, we're going to put on a blue polish. Yes guys, I know it is fall and we're applying a blue polish, but it's what your client wants, right? It's also a very beautiful color. I'm not against it. It's fall, my favorite time of the year. So guys, we're gonna apply this blue polish and we're going to do 2 thin coats. You do not want your polish to get gunky and bulky and look thick. So the thinner the coats, the better. And we're gonna do 2 thin coats. Sorry guys, that was a little bit out of frame there. Okay guys, we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. And again, we've done the other hand off camera. And guys, I've applied 2 coats of the blue polish. And now we're just going to go in and we're going to seal it all in with our top coat. Thin layers, guys. Remember, thin layers. Okay guys, we're gonna dry this for another 60 seconds. And guys, there's a little trick that I use. If you notice, after I polish the nail, I go left and right at the free edge. When you apply gel polish and it's being cured under the lamp, it tends to shrink. So it can sometimes pull away from your free edge, and that's where you can start getting chipping. So when I do the left and right, we call it, or we're squaring the nail or scoring the nail at the bottom. When it dries, it'll hook underneath the nail instead of pulling away, and then we'll have chipping happening way earlier than what we would prefer. So that's what I'm doing, guys. When you see me polish and I go left, right at the bottom, I'm just squaring the nail. Okay guys, we are done with the polish, and so I'm going to remove her gloves and I am going to massage. Yes guys, massaging my client's hands or during a service is my favorite thing to do. So we're going to do a little massage today, and we're going to try our best to not get it on the fingernails, because we are trying to preserve that manicure that we just did. So I'm just going to do the top of her hands, her fingers, her palms, and a little bit up to her elbows. Yes guys, we got to do a little bit of a massage to increase that blood flow. Super important. And we're going to go in and we're going to get every single finger. And we're just going to repeat on the next hand. Okay guys, so we've massaged and moisturized our client's hands. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of cuticle oil just to go around the cuticles. You know, because remember we buffed away at them earlier and we used alcohol. So we're just trying to replenish all that moisture that we pulled out with the buffing and the alcohol. Okay guys, we've applied it to all 10 fingers, and the next thing we're going to do is just gently buff that cuticle oil in, and I'm going to use my thumb for this. We have to look hydrated out here, hydrated queens, and guys, we're not using cuticle oil to make it look like we're hydrated. We're going to drink our water too. Okay guys, and that's it. We're all done. Beautiful blue polish. My client is happy. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.